Hi, my name is Mihir Shah and I am working as a senior financial advisor at Financial Hospital. Today, the RBI Governor, Mr. Shaktikanta Das, has announced some important policy measures that may impact the Indian economy, and I am here to brief you on the same. The RBI Governor spelled out three important aspects that he wanted to discuss in the monetary policy statements today. First, he wanted to discuss and deliberate on the Monetary Policy Committee. Second, he wanted to give us guidance on the financial markets. And third, additional measures to boost the Indian economy. The Monetary Policy Committee has decided to keep the status quo under check and has decided to keep the repo rate and the reverse repo rate unchanged at 4% and 3.35% respectively. One of the major reasons of doing so was to keep inflation under check, which in the last quarter has shot up. Mr. Shaktikanta Das also mentioned that the liquidity measures that were taken by the Monetary Policy Committee have helped the financial markets. He also mentioned that the yields of the bonds have reached pre-COVID levels. On the GDP front, the governor mentioned that the projections for the next quarter are at negative 7.5%, which was revised from negative 9.5%. One of the major reasons why India can be seen at a growth trajectory is that the Indian economy has bounced back at a sharp rate. One of the major reasons of doing so was the liquidity that was pumped in by the government, which has helped India to recover quicker than other economies. The Monetary Policy Committee now projects CPI inflation to be at 6.8% for Q3 of 2021 and that to drop down to 5.8% for Q4 of 2021. However, Mr. Shaktikanta Das said that the RBI committee will be very watchful of the inflation situation, and he has also said that if inflation is not under check, then they may tighten the rates, or they also may keep the current rates on hold for a longer period. To make the payment system more efficient, the RBI governor has announced that the RTGS facility will now be available 24/7. Thus, transactions like RuPay, UPI, NFS and AMPS will now be available all 7 days of the week against the earlier 5 days of the week. One of the major reasons why he may have done this is to boost digital transactions, which have been gaining traction in India. But to boost them further, this will add convenience and security for its customers. The RBI governor has said that financial institutions like banks and NBFCs should give top priority to quality of business, corporate governance, risk management and internal controls. As we have seen that in the last few weeks, there were some internal control problems with Lakshmi Vilas Bank, due to which RBI had to intervene and there was a merged entity with DBS. Also last year there were problems that Yes Bank had faced, due to which the RBI again had to intervene. To make sure that these problems do not occur again, RBI wants to pass the onus on to banks to focus on the quality. Also, Shaktikanta Das has urged banks to focus on robust IT systems to make sure smooth transactions and security for its customers. Now, talking in terms of the market, we saw that the Indian markets opened on a positive note in the pre-opening session and the entire momentum was continued throughout the day. When the governor, Shaktikanta Das, announced the policy numbers and certain forecasts, we saw that the market picked up and the Sensex hit an all-time high of 45,000. One of the major reasons why this has happened is that whatever was predicted by the analyst had come true, and the forecasts that were announced by the governor were much better than what people expected. The accommodative stance that the RBI governor announced was a very big boost to the Indian economy, and going forward we can see the Indian economy to recover much faster and we can expect a V-shaped recovery in the market. Thank you.